Hello friends, welcome back to Let's Tute Accountancy. So our today's session will be about consignment accounting. But let us first see the basic concept of consignment. So what is consignment? So first of all, we'll understand what is the meaning of consignment. So for example, if there are two persons, say Mr. A and Mr. B. For example, Mr. A stays in Mumbai and Mr. A wants to sell his goods to Delhi and Mr. B stays in Delhi and A does not have any branch or office in Delhi. So what Mr. A can do, he can appoint Mr. B as an agent for the goods. So what A will do, A will send goods to B and B will sell those goods on behalf of A. So this sale will be on behalf of Mr. A. Now in this case, whatever remittance B will receive, that remittance will be given to A and against which B will receive commission from A. So if you see the entire scenario, it is there is one person who appoints another person as an agent to sell his goods, and it can be in the same place in other market or it can be in other state or other country. So when one person appoints another person as an agent, that other person sells goods on behalf of that first person, against which that person receives commission. Okay, over here whatever sale proceeds which is received by B is directly remitted to A. In this case, now B is an agent, so A will be called as principal. So if you see, this is principal agent relationship. Okay, and the person who consigns the goods will be known as consignor, and the person to whom the goods are consigned will be known as consignee. So these are the two basic terms. One is consignor and other is consignee. The goods which are dispatched or which are transferred to consignee is known as consignment. So when we say consignment is given, consignment sent, so that is goods sent to be sold on behalf of consignor on a commission basis, commission which is given to consignee. So guys, you understood this concept, how the working happens. Now in this case, when the remittance is given by B to A, so in that case, remittance would be sale proceeds less B will deduct all the expenses which are incurred to sell those goods, because these goods belongs to A. So all the selling expenses relating to this sales, it can be advertisement, it can be go down rent, or it can be carriage charges or loading unloading charges. So all those selling expenses will be reimbursed by A. So B will recover those expenses from A. Also B will deduct his commission from the sale proceeds. So it won't happen that first B will give the entire amount, then A will reimburse the amount. It would be like, when B is giving the remittance, B will deduct all the expenses which is incurred to make this sale. B will deduct the commission. Also, if any advance is given, when the goods are sent by A to B, at that time if B has given any advance, so that will also be deducted and balance would be remitted to A. So that would be the remittances. Any profit or loss on consignment will belong to Mr. A, that is consignor, because this entire sale of goods is on behalf of consignor. So if there is any profit or loss on this sale, this profit or loss will belong to who? Consignor. So what consignee gets from entire this transaction, consignee gets commission, and all profit or losses will be borne by, or the profit will go to consignor. So these are the important points which you have to remember. Also, the goods which are sent, or if there is any unsold stock with consignee, it is still the property of, or it belongs to, consignor. So this is also one of the important points that you have to note, that when the goods are sent to B, it is not sold to B, it is just transferred to B. When we actually sell the goods, that time it is called as the goods are sold. So when the goods are transferred, or when there are some goods lying with consignee which is not yet sold at the year end or any period end, that goods still belongs to the consignor. So it is still the property of the consignor lying with the consignee. So it is physically with consignee, but the ownership still remains with the consignor. So these are the important points for this understanding. So did you understand this concept of consignment, how it works? One person sends goods to another person sale, another person gets commission for selling those goods. So this is the consignment trading or consignment accounting. So that's it, friends. I hope that you understood what is consignment and its process. In next session, we will be learning basic terms of consignment. So stay tuned with us and don't forget to press the bell icon to never miss an update from us. Thank you.